What's going on, everybody? Got the crazy dog back for my week 7 review. And of course, the Browns lose. It's really just a formality at this point. I shouldn't even have to say it. You should just automatically assume it's a crow. And if it's a freaking victory lap, I'll probably be jumping around. It'll be an hour-long video because I do not know when the next one will come around. But if there was a nickname for this team, it would be the Bad Luck Browns. Because we've had an awful lot of bad luck as of late. And if there was a logo for the Bad Luck Browns, it would be that guy from SpongeBob who was in like a body cast. The guy with paper skin and glass bones or whatever. That would be our logo. Because it appears our guys cannot stay healthy. As Cody Kessler went down with a concussion, Kevin Hogan came in there and looked good. He actually rushed for 100 yards. Yeah. I think he's the first quarterback to do that since Johnny Manziel. Didn't really do a lot after that. But, wow. The Bills just scored. Wow. But, we would have had a chance in this game if our defense wasn't so garbage. And I'm not even talking about the whole defense itself. The front seven was decent. It's the secondary. Yeah, the secondary. AJ Green freaking went nuts because the only guy that could stop him, Joe Hayden, who's been battling injuries pretty much the last 2 years, did not play today. I mean, he's spent more time on the sidelines not playing than he does in the game itself. Someone actually joked around. He's trying to save up for the games on Tuesday, for the game on Tuesday. Yeah. He just loves watching us. He should be a cheerleader because that's all he does is just cheer for the team. He doesn't even play. No, all he does is cheer for this squad. I don't know why we waste money on this bum. I mean, yeah, he's a decent player when he's healthy, but when he's injured, he sucks, dude. I mean, the dude cannot stay on the field, man. I remember when we first drafted this dude, you would not pass anywhere near him because most likely he would pick it off and return it the other way. Nowadays, he's getting beat, he winds up grabbing people and causing penalties, and he's not even lockdown Joe Hayden anymore. I don't even know what he is. Oh my god, dude. He's more of a fanboy now. But, whatever. Ever since he's gotten that big contract, he's kind of fallen off a little bit. I think he's let the money go to his head. Because before he got that big contract, he was playing like a man possessed. Making interceptions, making big plays, locking down receivers. Nowadays, he's just getting beat. Injuries, and just the fact that he just sucks. Age and injuries. His body's breaking down on him. I honestly predict he will be out of the league in maybe 2 or 3 years. He'll retire in 2 to 3 years. I mean, he's got, 2 kids now? Got a wife to worry about. If I was Joe Hayden, I would honestly retire in probably 1 or 2 years. Because, your body's breaking down. You're just going to keep getting hurt. You want to live to see your kids grow up. Well, yeah, think about it. Think about your family, Joe. Think about it. And if I was the Browns, I would go out and actually look for a replacement in free agency and or the draft. Now, other than the secondary, everything else looked decent on the defense. Pass rush was somewhat getting to Dalton. Nassib looking good. Agba got 2 sacks. Our front seven's not too bad. It's our secondary that has been trash these last few weeks. Not to mention, I think the Browns need to fix it up to where they get the ball first. I mean, I know sometimes you want to get the ball in the second half because this way if you score before the second half starts, you could get the ball back and then start right from there. But the problem is we have not really had a good time at stop. We've not done a good job at stopping the opponent's first possession of the game. I believe only the Ravens and the Dolphins did not score on us in the first drive of the game. And I believe we have deferred every week so far. We have gotten the ball in the second half. And we are 0-6. At some point, you got to change that up. How about you get the ball first? Set the tone. Score. Go up 7-0. Instead of having to rely on your defense. Because if you score first, the worst that could happen is you'll be tied. No, I mean, of course, you won't get the ball to start the second half. But, hey, now you can stop them. But I have a feeling this is not going to be how many wins are we going to get? How many wins are we going to get? Well, at this point, probably 2 or 3. Our best chance to win is next week against the Jets. But heck, we're probably going to lose that game too. 0-8. We still got 2 games against the Steelers coming up. But, man, when Hugh Jackson came here, I was expecting this team to be good. Maybe I was expecting us to have at least 2, 3, or 4 wins right now. And instead, we got 0. 0. Goose egg. I hope the front office is feeling good about this. Because I know one thing. It's really getting on my nerves. And it's even worse knowing that just a few blocks down the street from you, on the other side of the city, are 2 teams that are winning. Yes, winning a lot. In fact, get this. I found this out a few days ago. The Cavs and the Indians have combined to win 23 games this year in the playoffs. The Browns have won a combined 23 games since 2011. Yeah. Believe that. Believe that. And it could be very possible. We could have 2 championship teams and 1 0-16 team. That means we would have experienced the very best in sports and the very worst. Only in Cleveland, right? Only in Cleveland. Man. I don't even see a light at the end of the tunnel for the Browns right now. Hugh Jackson's a good coach, but the front office is a complete disaster. They're clowns, dude. I mean, Sashi Brown, all those Paul DePodesta, who you brought in from baseball. This whole analytics thing, it worked during the draft because, you got Corey Coleman, Emmanuel Ogbah, Carl Nassib. But did analytics call for you to let 2 of our best linemen walk in free agency and for us to lose one of our best safeties in the game? I don't think it did it? No. We had a lot of good veterans on this squad, but analytics called for us to get rid of every single one of them and go with the youth movement. Pretty much make this team another expansion team. This is pretty much an expansion team. I think this team is even worse than 09. I mean, the 99. Because, at least in 99, we had a quarterback in Tim Couch, who was remotely decent. He wasn't amazing, but he wasn't bad. He had something. He just didn't have weapons. Give Tim Couch these weapons, and we'd probably win a lot of games in 99. But we didn't have weapons. I don't even know who our weapons were. But, well, I'm just going to sit back, take this L from the Browns, get myself ready for Tuesday, because we are going to be partying, hopefully, on Tuesday, as we got the Cavs raising their championship banner and getting their rings. And the Indians will be playing in Game 1 of the World Series in Cleveland. Cleveland is going to be very, very, very busy on Tuesday. And I'm not going to let the Browns ruin this. Heck no. You know, the Browns, I don't even consider them a part of Cleveland anymore. They're just the Lake Erie Browns, really. They're like that brown stain on your shirt. You just want to get rid of it, don't you? I don't know, man. But this team's got to do something, man. Yes, I mean, we do have some good pieces on the squad. Corey Coleman, Carl Nassib, Emmanuel Ogba. They're looking good. Duke Johnson and Isaiah Crowell have really played well. I'm impressed with those guys. Offensive line, oh, God, dude. Don't even get me started on the offensive line. I can't even keep a straight face. Oh, my God, dude. Cameron Irving may be the worst offensive lineman I've ever seen in the NFL. Wow. Dennis Shelton has really shown up, though. I'm impressed with Dennis Shelton. He's looking a lot better this year. Last year, he wasn't effective last year. But this year, he's more effective. Of course, he's lost weight, gained muscle. He's getting involved in the plays more often. I like it. But if I was the front office, I would actually try to participate in free agency. Get some veterans in here. Veterans are what they help the youngsters. You don't want a completely young team, which is what we got. No, a lot of you guys are gonna look back at my videos and look at the schedule prediction video and watch me make a complete fool of myself, saying this team was actually gonna win 6 or 7 games. Well, you gotta look. We had RG3. I thought RG3 was gonna have a good year. Corey Coleman, Crowell, Josh Gordon at the time I thought was gonna come back. At some point, week 5, which we know he ain't coming back at all this year. Just a lot of wrong, man. If there was a nickname for this team, it would be the Bad Luck Browns. Because it's not like we're playing bad. We just had a lot of bad luck. I don't know, man. At this point, I just want this season to be over with. Because I want to enjoy Cavs and Indians games. If the Indians are playing on the same day as if the Indians or the Cavs are playing on the same day as the Browns, I wonder which one I'd watch. Oh, yeah, I'd watch the better team. Now, it definitely ain't the Browns. Man, I think the Browns front office needs to take a lesson from the Indians and the Cavs front offices on how to, manage your team. Because clearly the Browns front office is like a dog driving a car. They have no idea what they're doing. It's pretty sad though, people, us Clevelanders, we're crazy, dude. We're crazy people. We feel in some other type of way until Sunday, when the Browns drag us back down to earth and make us realize, oh yeah, we still got the Browns. Can't even brag about the Browns anymore. It's like someone says, oh, you got the Browns. I know. Sad. It's sad. I don't know. I'd actually call the Browns the runt of Cleveland sports. Yeah, they're the runt of Cleveland sports. It's sad. So, I'm going to end this video now before I just freaking go off on this team. I could go for 30 minutes, but I'm not going to do that. But, next week, we got the Jets. Talk about that game a little bit. This is probably the first of 2 or 3 winnable games we actually got. Other than this game, I see only maybe the Chargers game is another winnable game. Not many on the schedule left. Unless we can steal one from the Ravens or something. Which I don't even know if that'll happen. With the way this team's playing. Someday, I just hope they just get a win. Just so we can say, oh, we didn't go 0-16. I mean, 1-15, 2-14, 3-13. It's all better than 0-16. That's just an abomination. But whatever. At least we got the Cavs and the Indians. So anyways, I'm Crazy Dog 99. And I'll see you next week. Go Browns. Go Cavs. Go Tribe. It's crazy. And the Steelers might have just... Oh, yep. Steelers got the ball. Wow. That was fast. But, wow. Steelers just recovered a fumble. Wow. So, yeah. Go Browns. I'll see you next week against the Jets. And, I'm out.